Hi, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap, No Filter. I'm your host, Marley G, back at y'all in the episode of Running With You. And today we got to run about this reaction we gonna get into, man. This woman has refused to block her boyfriend. Well, block her ex for her boyfriend. And this may be a skit, but like I always tell y'all, skits come from reality. And it's a lot of people in the world deal with things that are in skits in real life, and it's unfortunate that certain people that got to go through certain things, but hopefully this could be a learning lesson for people. But let's go ahead on and get into it without further ado.
So is you gonna do it or what? Like,
no, I'm not doing that, babe. I'm sorry.
what do you mean?
What you mean? Why would I want? I don't want to do that.
You just gave me reasons. Listen.
But listen, you gotta think about it. We have history, right? And if I block him, he's gonna be like upset. He's gonna be worried and wonder where I've been at, what I've been doing.
Why? Oh my gosh! Why the fuck are you worried?
This seems like a skit. This seems like a rage bait skit. A lot of people are doing rage bait skits for content creation, and they're getting a bag off this because a lot of people react to these skits as if they're real. But mind you, this happens in real life all the time. People deal with their ex in real life all the time, and their current partner has to suffer. This isn't even a baby daddy. Like if it was a baby daddy, then it's like, okay, you got to communicate with him. But even then, still, you could probably get the grandmother involved on either side of the family, and they could communicate through that way, and that could kind of cut off communication with the partner that you're dealing with. But even in that movie Casino, I don't know if y'all seen Casino, but that one girl was still talking to her ex, douchebag dude, but at the same time, that was like her first love. And when it comes to women, they usually be stuck on that first and second love a long time, and the current partner has to deal with it. Um, but you will be surprised the excuses, especially when it comes to women. It's not always what you're doing; it's the excuse of the illogical words that you're using to justify what you're doing and try to gaslight me and make me seem like I'm the bad guy and make me seem like I'm being insecure. That's what gets people mad the most. And I think that's what a lot of dudes be can't control their emotions, and they get the hitting on girls for behavior like this. I'm not saying it's right, but I understand when a guy does these type of things in these type of situations, but you should never want to hit a woman, you know. But these be the type of things women be doing to men. And see, women, they could hurt a man with their words, they hurt a man with their actions. Men are more physical, but believe it or not, there's people out here dealing with this type of rhetoric, saying, oh, he could be worried about me, he need to be checking up on me. Why is you worried about what your ex is worried about with anything pertaining to you if you're in a new relationship? That's why people gotta heal. People gotta get rid of that old baggage that they have if they want a new, healthy, long-lasting relationship. Get rid of any trauma that you had and come to a new situation, heal, so it don't be no toxicity in the next one.
About what he's gonna be worried about.
What you mean? That's my ex.
So what?
If it's my ex, why wouldn't I be worried? Of course, I still care. Like, I mean, I don't care about him, but like, you get what I'm saying?
Are you okay?
Babe.
Listen, if you're not gonna block him.
Why would she care about her ex while she's currently talking to her current boyfriend is crazy. But that's the type of gaslighting they try to do, because 1 minute is, oh, he's just the ex, you ain't got to worry about him. I always tell dudes, if she can't block her ex, or if she can't block certain dudes that keep on trying to talk to her, that's not the girl for you, my guy. Because you will want a girl that you wouldn't even you will want a girl you wouldn't even want to have to tell that to. She just already come like that as is. But if you got to go through a tuck and pull, is not the one. Because if this the type of stuff that's happening early in a relationship, imagine what you're gonna have to deal with 5, 10 years down the line, if that even get to that point.
I'm not gonna be in a relationship with you. Why would you even respond
But
to a message that? First of all, oh
babe,
my
I just don't feel like
God,
I should. We're grown enough to not like. We don't have to block each other exes.
Now
Like
it's
that's
like you
crazy.
grown stuff.
listen. I never said that from the jump. You gave me a reason to make him want to get blocked.
Okay, I'm not going to block him though, even if you say it.
So you're texting him though.
I don't care. I'm not blocking him. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's unpack this. He said you didn't give me a reason for him to get blocked. Now you did give me a reason. Now I want him blocked. So that means he wasn't being insecure about nothing, but you done something or said something to make me have my guard up. And now I want you to go ahead on and block him. And now he's having standards for himself and saying, okay, if you don't do this, we're gonna have to break up. That now he's drawing the line in the sand. And she's refusing to do that, saying she don't care, which is wow. Girl, I don't know if this is a happy relationship, but let's just assume this is a happy relationship. A girl leave a happy relationship just to hold on to a past relationship that didn't even work, which is wild to me.
Because I don't want him to be worried, trying to figure out where I've been at, what I've been at. Like I still want him to see. As a matter of fact, it's not even like that. I want him to see us. I want him to see how
Now you want
I
him to
got me
see
a
us.
good nigga. I got me a
You about to lose
a
again.
nigga
That's
that's
what
way
you about to
better
do.
than him. I'm not.
I can't even stand when women talk with their hands. Ooh, that pisses me off. I don't even like when women call they dudes niggas and all that. Like the same with a dude and they call their girl a bitch. I can't stand that. But now she's trying to gaslight. At first she said he's going to be worried about what they got going on. Now she's trying to gaslight him and say, okay, that's not a good excuse. Let me go ahead on and change it up and clear it up. Now she's saying, I want him to see that I got a good man. I want him to see this and all this. Now, to her defense, there are a lot of people out here like that, believe it or not. They don't have their page private because they want their ex and they want other people that fumbled them or who they think fumbled them in their head to feel like, oh, they fumbled me. Oh, I fumbled her. Oh, she's on the bigger and better things now. I wish that could have been me still talking to her. It's people out here like that. It's actual people out here like that who don't have their page private just for those reasons. Now, even if you do have your page private, if they really want to see you, they can see you from somebody else who's already following it mutual with them that knows you, or they can make a fake page. But if you make a fake page, that's another reason why if your page is private, they probably don't accept. But I always tell dudes, though, if a girl is very caring about social media and things of that nature, that's not the girl for you, because you're going to have to deal with this type of stuff a lot. And then she tried to gaslight him and say, we're too grown for that. These are little words or tactics that they try to use to make you feel shame or insecure about your worries or your concerns. I keep saying, men haven't changed. Men just adapted. Women changed because social media, them having money and attention is at an all-time high now, and they want men to be traditional. Meanwhile, they don't want to be traditional. Back in the day, a woman couldn't be doing all this and all that. This is not a woman bashing channel, but I got to call things how it is. But she tried to use the grown part because she felt like that is more of a better excuse. Oh, we too grown to be worried about blocking this. This is high school games. This is not high school games. It's simple and common decency. You shouldn't be talking to your ex. You shouldn't be talking to any guys that you had any type of fling with or any type of rendezvous with or any friend with benefits. Me personally, I wouldn't even take a girl serious if I knew about it. You'll never know, but if you know she had these type of situations, I wouldn't take a girl serious. But if the fact that he's going through a tug of war with this is grounds for automatic breakup. And these be the reasons why a lot of men be talking to other women outside their race, because a lot of times you don't have to deal with this talking to women outside their race because for one, they're a little bit more feminine, and for two, they are raised to be in a good relationship, and they experience seeing the mom and dad in long-term relationships more often than us people in the Black community, because a lot of us come from broken homes. So they raised to see mom and dad in a dynamic of being a family. So they know the do's and don'ts and the parts the men play and the parts the women play within their roles. Let's continue.
No
Lose a
nigga,
great
first
nigga.
off, I'm not
I
losing no
promise
nigga,
you.
so don't say that.
Listen,
Don't even wish that.
I'm gonna
Don't
tell
do
you this
that.
right
Don't
now.
speak on it.
If you can't block him right now, I'm gonna have to go drop you off home.
Which I'm not blocking him. I'm
Okay,
not blocking
all right,
him.
cool.
I don't care. So I don't know what you about to do because I'm not blocking him. I don't care. I love you, and I don't love him anymore, and I'm not blocking him. Like, what's the point? What is it gonna do?
What is the point of you keeping
That
him?
doesn't mean he's not gonna still.
You want him to still text you and stuff and see your stuff for
I don't want him
what?
to text me, bro. Like, now you're about to get me mad, bro.
I'm getting you mad.
Yes,
trying to flip it on
because
me
I
now.
never told
Okay,
you to block your
listen,
ex. Like,
right,
what?
because I'm not texting my fucking ex.
It don't
I'm
matter.
not responding to
It
her
don't matter.
messages or
It don't
story swipe
matter.
up.
I'm not.
Now she trying to say, I never told you to block your ex. He just said he's not texting his ex. That wasn't even the point. The point was he didn't say block him at first. She did or said something that made him have grounds for to say he want him blocked. You know, like he ain't just come in a relationship saying, yeah, block all your exes before we make this official. He came in a relationship regular, something that happened with her and her ex, and now he feels more comfortable having him blocked to have no contact. Now, even though she could block him in front of you, while y'all not around, she still could talk to him. And even though he's blocked on her phone, don't mean he's blocked on any emails, any other apps, or any other numbers. It's where there's a will, there's always a way. Sometimes they'll talk to the guy on a friend phone. It's where there's a will, there's a way, especially with women. Women are very, very sneaky, and women are very, very they just know how to move, you know. They very patient and they very calculated.
I don't care if you just said thank you.
I don't care. He needs to still see what the fuck I got going on. He needs to see how he lost out on a bad bitch. What you talking about?
You're responding thank you with a heart for what?
They want
what
to
you mean?
feel like
what are you responding for? That's your ex.
Okay, I won't respond anymore, but I'm not
blocking.
No,
if you can't block him, then we're done. I'm telling you.
I'm not blocking him.
Okay, well, all right, so we're done. I'm gonna take
so
you.
I'm
gonna take you home. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna take you home, and you're gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do with your ex.
Now, all right, this is why I'm definitely not blocking him.
Okay.
If you want to break up just because of that, I'm not blocking
if this
him.
is a skit, this is some good acting. If this is a skit, this is some good acting. Now, see, now when she just won't be 10 toes down on it and say, "Oh, now I'm really." That is like rebellion. That is like, okay, well, if you do this, I'm really not going. Cut your losses, bro. Any woman like this will be the same woman that don't get in a happy relationship and say all men ain't shit when they end up single. You know.
Argue no more. You already showed me your true colors. You a big ass red flag. Anybody else would say the same shit.
It don't matter, bro. I'm not blocking him. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, all right.
He's not bothering you. He didn't text you. Like,
he texted
what are
you and
about?
you said thank you.
It don't
so
matter.
what?
I'm not blocking my ex. I don't.
And I really wish they had some more to that video. Let me see if they got some more to this video. Let's see. Well, I guess that's it, but y'all get the point. At the end of the day, men, y'all gotta really realize that when it comes to this type of things, a woman gonna try to gaslight you. A woman gonna try to say this and say that. But bruh, at the end of the day, you gotta just know when to put your standards down and when to draw a line in the sand. Like I say, it can be a skit, but if it was a skit, that was some pretty good acting. Like the way she handled herself, I deal with a lot of girls that acts like that. The way he handled himself, he pretty much handled himself the same way I probably would have handled myself in that exact situation. You know, you either gonna do it. Well, first of all, I wouldn't even be in that situation because I dealt with that type of stuff with my child's mother before. And I always said, I'm not going to just be dealing with that again. So if I'm ever in a situation like that, it wouldn't be all that much talking going on. Like you automatically, it's automatically a no go for me, you know. But you should be able to peep that type of behavior out of your girl in a vetting process before you make it official. Like this type of stuff ain't just come out of nowhere after being together. You know, that's why I would say it's always good to vet your girl for 3 months. Some dudes say 6 months, some dudes say, yeah, I think you should be able to peep out any type of red flags or bad behavior in your girl within 3 months. Me personally, if you can't do that, then you're not a good vetting guy or whatever. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Once again, it can be a skip, but guys deal with this in real life all the time. You know, if y'all like the video, go ahead on and like, and if not, you know, go ahead on and subscribe. Well, not if not, but if you like the video, go ahead on and hit me with the like. It ain't gonna cost nothing. Go ahead on and subscribe. It ain't gonna cost nothing. If you want to see me react to more videos like this or any other type of videos, go ahead on and hit up the email nocapnofilter7@gmail.com. If you like to see me speak on anything, especially anything involves dating, go ahead on and hit the email nocapnofilter7@gmail.com. Until then, I'm out.